So apparently, I just hit 600 miles. Yay! I wasn't expecting that. I knew it was coming sort of today, but I didn't know so soon. So I'm on a really pretty ridge right now. There's just this really lovely bucolic valley down below me, and Virginia has just been good to me so far. So slept well last night, camped with Unbreakable and Czar and Iceman, trying to remember their new trail names. And we stayed up till 10 o'clock talking in the shelter, and they asked me what my favorite part of the AT has been so far, and I told them that it has unequivocally been the fact that I'm an introvert, pretty extreme introvert actually, but all these just friendships that I've made and connections has been the surprising best part for me. But they're all ahead of me, no surprise. I cannot keep up with these young guys. They're so fast, and I'm not even trying. I tell them I have one gear on uphills and it's low and slow, and I'm not going to change that. So I'm going to keep on moving, and Crumbs, we know, is feeling better, but still probably pretty sore today from his fall yesterday. He camped way back, gosh, probably, I don't even know how many miles back, 20 at least, I would think. Maybe not 20, but long way. So I don't know what's going to happen with all that, but at least he's going to be able to move, and we might stay at Weary Boots or Weary Feet Hostel, I guess is what it's called. Tonight we're not sure what's gonna unfold with the day, but yeah, you kind of want to wait up for him, but yet still make progress. So we'll see how it goes. So right down there, that little store is called Trent's Grocery. And I looked at Google Maps earlier and thought it was a mile off trail, which I was like, not worth the walk for a Coke to go a mile. But when I got to the intersection, I realized it was only half a mile. I was starting my pin in the wrong place. And I told all the guys that. And so Nick's ahead of me, I know. And I bet he didn't go because he thought a mile, nope. Oh, I'm going to feel so bad when I tell him half a mile. John went to the hostel, so I don't feel guilty with him at least. And Unstoppable was at the intersection with me, and he decided to make the journey, so at least he'll be pleasantly surprised. But poor Czar, he's not going to feel like royalty when I tell him that. And I'm going to feel like a piece of doo-doo. I've got about probably 7.5 miles to camp. Boy, I'm dragging. I would have gotten something with caffeine there if I had gone. I thought I slept okay last night, but I think we went to bed so late, and I always wake up early. Probably not enough sleep. Pretty beech tree. All of a sudden it got much more lush and green. A lot of pine, a lot of running cedar down here. Everywhere actually. So as I'm hiking along, I'm thinking about tramlies or trail families, the concept of that. If you're not familiar with that, it's just a collection of hikers who kind of just organically start to group up and make plans together to, say, go to the next shelter and spend the night, or the next town to resupply. And many of them end up summiting Katahdin and remaining lifelong friends. Some, not so much. They just hike together and then that's it. And I didn't really have any expectations when I came out here about a tramway. I honestly just thought, I'm so introverted. I don't think I'll find people that, well, number one, like to hike the same kind of mileage. All those things factor into it. But of course now I've grown to love dearly a lot of people out here. Our little Muscoveteran tramway, I guess, is in an interesting crossroads right now. Got Dylan, who's God knows where. He's a man of few texts, so I don't know how far he's going to make it today. How bad his knee still hurts. He did say it felt better. early this morning, but who knows. Iceman, John, stayed back at Weary Feet Hostel, I think because his knee is bothering him more because he gave his knee brace to Crumbs to use. And then Czar, I think, is ahead of me, unless he went to the store. I hope he did, so I won't feel guilty. But yeah, he's ready to lay down some miles and really see how far he can push himself. I think the rest of us are, kind of making it up as we go. So it's an interesting situation to be in because I want to make miles too, but I also want to relax and enjoy the experience. I just want the bubble to catch up with us. That's my main incentive for moving fast because I don't want this to end. I'm sure I will eventually. And I'll think, why didn't I hike more miles? Although hiking 24 miles a day is that's enough. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this evolves. If I ever see Dr. P and Pockets Fork and that little collection of people, if the Muska veterans stay together, I stay with any of these people, or if I summon alone. To be continued. Well, I don't know how the Tramley situation is going to evolve. I do know I only have 2.3 miles left of the shelter. And you know what that means? It is Cheeto time. Welcome home, say the bears.